the sky
I'm
over
really saying, you thinking aliens are going to come here? A lot of people do think that.
Do I think they're gonna come?
You think aliens are coming? Or you think...
Baby, I think they're here.
Yeah.
Did you see some of these people walking around? You like, okay. okay. I see you not swallowing. I see you not swallowing, baby. Yes, indeed. Wow. You ain't blinked in 6 minutes. I saw that. Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go there, then I'm going to go right there with you, because I've been faking like I didn't see that. But yeah, I really go there all the time. Yeah, I don't even think half of these people on TV or whatever we're seeing there, I don't even think they're human. It might be some AI.
Shalom, I hope you all are doing well. I'm blessed and I'm back again with just a quick video. Today I want to talk about something that many people don't really want to talk about. The Bible tells us that in the days of Noah, the sons of Elohim, in which you call God, came into the daughters of men, and giants, Nephilim, Neanderthals, and all sorts of hybrids were born. But this is not where it stops. What you all need to understand is that in Genesis chapter 6, it talks about genetic corruption that still walks the earth today. Not everyone you see is fully human. Genesis 6, 1 through 4 tells us that there were giants in the earth in those days. The book of Enoch says that they took wives and taught forbidden knowledge. Jude 1, 6 through 7 says, the angels, which kept not their first estate, they came down to earth and bore children with human women. Matthew 24 and 37 says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And this connects ancient corruption to modern day times. So today they'll call it transhumanism, gene editing, AI merging, and DNA manipulation. But spiritually, it's the same rebellion that began with the fallen angels long ago. These entities still influence governments, tech industries, and even entertainment. That's why so many faces in these high places seem soulless, because they're not led by the Spirit of the Most High.
I'm telling you, I don't even think these people are human. Like, I look at Elon Musk and Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, and I'm pretty sure they're hybrid. You know what I mean? Like, they just look like an Apple software that I should be able to download at night, you know? Like, my phone's getting an update, or it's something in the eyes. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I know I'm human, but I don't know if I stabbed you if you bleed, you know? I'm not going to stab them, but I don't know if they bleed all the way. I think a battery would fall out. You know what I mean? And I just get that sense. I've always known it was demonic. And people just get on board because, as we talked about in this book, they are using science and this idea of technology and this idea of transforming society for the better to indoctrinate us into accepting this. And it's wrong and it's backwards. And the main component of all of this is psychology, right? They're able to do it because of psychology, making you think that society has gotten better. Our kids have objectively gotten dumber. We've become fatter. We've become less healthy. We've become less emotionally sound. And yet they are convincing us that this is like humanity's great leap forward.
So yeah, what we're seeing today is the same corruption, just in a different disguise. You know, she's telling the truth. These people are not human. You see, back in ancient times, it was the fallen angels mixing with mankind, but today it's scientists mixing code with flesh, with technology, and man with machine. And I don't really subscribe to Candace, but I thought this was interesting. They're calling it all progress, but spiritually it's regression, taking humanity further away from the image of the Most High. You see, they're trying to create life without the breath of Yahuwah. They're playing the role of the Creator while denying the Creator. And if you pay attention, the same spirit behind this so-called innovation is the same ancient spirit that wanted to be like the Most High. Isaiah 14 and 14 says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That is the voice of rebellion. And if you're spiritually awake, you can still hear that voice today in this generation. They're building artificial intelligence to think, speak, and even feel like us. But here's the truth. Not everything that looks human has a soul, and not everything that walks upright was created in the image of Yahuwah. And that's why discernment is key in this hour. You need spiritual eyes to recognize what's standing in front of you, because some of what you see isn't natural. Some of it is the same hybrid spirit returning for the final rebellion.
Understand there's not a whole lot of human beings like you. You know that, right? So you're an oddity.
Seems, yes.
To chimps like me.
We're all chimps.
Yeah, we are.
We're one notch above a chimp.
Some of us are a little bit more confused. When I watch you doing all these things, I'm like, how does have all this time and all this energy and all these ideas, and then people just let him do these things?
Because I'm an alien.
That's what I've speculated.
Yes.
I'm on record saying this in the past. I wonder.
It's true.
I mean, if there was one, I was like, if there was like maybe an intelligent being that we created, you know, like some.
Are you all making that connection? Matthew 24:37 wasn't written for history purposes. It was written for prophecy. The days of Noah aren't coming. They're already here.
This clip of Elon Musk is starting to go viral after everyone thinks he glitched in the Matrix. And this is the clip right here. Watch this.
Yeah, refurbishable.
Look at this.
But where do you think it failed, and where do you think, like, what
Look, you
lessons
see?
you learned that
You see?
you know you're not going to be making on Starship? To, like, do a mission. You're just trying to get data.
See, like, what's going on right now? So he was just doing an interview and touring a facility when it all happened. And after that was posted, it blew up everywhere. People were saying that he's a cyborg and he created himself with his own technology. Someone also said that he's short-circuiting. And also people are saying that's just a glitch in the Matrix. But to be honest, I've never seen anything like that. But it is one of the weirdest things that I've ever seen. And there's also that other clip when he was at the White House doing the head roll. And it's causing everyone to think that he's a robot or something. But I'm so curious to know, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think it's a glitch in the Matrix?
Yeah, let's take a look at that clip too, because I don't think that a lot of people are tying this into Bible prophecy, but they should be. It just seems that people are looking at technology and AI and genetic experiments as human advancement, but the scriptures already warned us this would happen. And those same spirits that caused corruption in Noah's time are back, working through modern systems and minds. It's not just science. It's spiritual warfare dressed up in lab coats and technology. And the prophets told us knowledge would increase in the last days. But what you need to understand is that not all knowledge comes from the Most High. Some of it comes from the fallen ones who wanted to corrupt creation from the very beginning.
Our country has given $5 billion plus to Harvard over a short period of time. It's a case we win. We can't lose that case, because we have the right to make grants. We're not going to make any grants like that. Very nice. I think Columbia wants to get to the bottom of the problem. They've acted very well. And there are other institutions, too, that are acting, but Harvard's trying to be a big shot. And all that our country has given $5 billion plus to Harvard over a short period of time. It's a case we win. We can't lose that case, because we have the right to make grants. We're not going to make any grants like that. Very nice. I think Columbia wants to get to the bottom of the problem.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still. It's possible. But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still.
Mark, are the allegations true that you were secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard. But keep the high quality comments coming in.
Think aliens are coming? Or you think?
Baby, I think yeah. Think you see some of these people walking around, you like, okay. okay. I see you not swallowing. I see you not swallowing, baby. Yes, indeed. Why? You ain't blinked in 6 minutes. I saw that. Yeah,
well, if you're going to go there, then I'm going to go right.
Do you blink? Performance during this election. Now, I believe that the full story is not only how we handle bad behavior on our...
Do you blink?
An underground tunnel.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
In
Well, I have
USA?
this ranch in Kauai. Yeah. Where there's this whole thing where people were like, there's this whole meme about how people are saying I built this like bunker underground. It's like more of underground storage.
Yeah, something's completely off about these so-called people. This is why we have to stay awake in this hour. Their eyes are soulless. You can look at them and tell by their demeanor. These are not humans. And this world is being reshaped right before our eyes, just like in the days of Noah. The same spiritual corruption that started with the fallen ones is creeping back into our everyday life. And it's through technology, entertainment, and even the human body itself. But those who walk with the Most High will not be deceived. The same way Noah built an ark of obedience and faith, we must build a spiritual ark through prayer, discernment, and covenant. That's how we stay protected when the world around us is being rewritten. Don't let the distractions fool you, and don't get caught up in all the noise. Keep your eyes on the Most High and your spirit guarded, because only those who walk in truth will recognize what's real and what's counterfeit. So remember, not everything that looks human is human, and not everything that sounds good is good. The fallen ones are still at work. Stay prayed up, stay watchful, and stay in covenant, because the days of Noah have returned. Thank you all for listening. May the Most High Baruch you and keep you all safe in this hour. And remember Matthew 24:13, he that endures unto the end shall be saved. And until my next video, Shalom.